All right, we back like cook crack. What it do? All right, but our name ain't Joey Crack. But yeah, let's talk about some boxing. Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor prediction. I don't know what happened in the title. What is going on here? Um, I don't know what's going on. Let me fix the title. But see if we can do it. Do it. Do it. You can do it. Let me see. So let me see if I can make this title work. I don't know if I can. I'm just gonna do this for now, man. Hold on. Figure out the particulars later on how I can fix the title. But I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Don't forget, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Don't forget, best way that you can help and support the channel right now is to thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, go to the podcast platforms, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, the whole shebang. I appreciate y'all. Give me a rating on there. It's free to rate it. It's free to listen to it. So, if you don't want the ads all in the video and all that type stuff, it's 100% free to listen to it on the podcast platform. Just hit the link tree. It's the first link in the description. The link tree will take you everywhere where I'm producing content at. All right. So don't forget that. Take you everywhere I'm producing content at, everywhere. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, if I decide to get back on Facebook one day, it's all there. So appreciate y'all. Any other endeavors that I will be in at any other point will be there. So when people say, well, man, I don't know how to contact you, man. Like I get that so much. Like, dude, I said in the beginning, every video. I don't know. I gotta slow it down like Chris Tucker did for Jackie Chan. Do you understand the words that are coming out my mouth? So it's just simple as that, dude. So appreciate y'all, man. It's the best way you can help me out is rate that podcast. I mean, you want to financially support the channel, that'll go a long way as well. I do appreciate those who do. Once again, it's roll at the bottom of your screen. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. And in addition to that, roll at the bottom of the screen, and it's in the link tree. So, yep, link tree is not some poisonous link. It's a real link that just take you to wherever I'm at in a couple clicks. So, but yeah, we're gonna talk about Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor prediction. I did a video today, so hopefully you guys checked out the prediction video, since a lot of you guys said you're interested in the prediction video, but then again, nobody ever supports the prediction videos. Anything you spit real on boxing, nobody supports it unless somebody's screaming, hollering, or beefing, or it's negativity. So that's why you got so many of these fanboy channels out here tap dancing and buffooning for fighters, because that's what y'all tend to support. That's what y'all tend to support. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a supply and demand. I'm not going to be on here for my health. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all what y'all, I'm going to cater to what y'all want to listen to. And anybody else would do that unless you're just doing this shit strictly from the heart. But ain't nobody doing this shit strictly from the heart as consistent as I am. Everybody want traction. The more traction, the more, the more y'all share, the more y'all subscribe and all that. The more people gonna consistently produce content. And that's just, I don't know, man, they tripping. Mason just, oof. Mason be doing too much. Shut up. They all the way in the kitchen barking. They be fighting over bone. Mason the one. People don't get it, but Mason is he the shit starter. For real. Mason the shit starter. But yeah, man, let me get into this, man. Also, we're gonna talk about Errol Spence going on mute. Don't know when the press conference is gonna be. He ain't responding to nothing. And obviously that's his prerogative. Then we're gonna talk about Charlo said he gonna KO. That'll be one section. He gonna KO Errol gonna KO Terence Crawford at the end of his live, and then we kind of get into Benavidez Canelo towards the end, or how that's pretty much the lineup will go. So yeah, we got a good fight this weekend, to be honest. Yeah, we got a real good fight this weekend. Obviously Teofimo Lopez trying to play some head games with Josh Taylor, getting up under their skin. They tickets ain't moving, so if you didn't know, now you know they ain't moving no tickets. They still got tickets for like $104 last time I checked a couple weeks ago. So yeah, last time I checked a couple weeks ago, they still got tickets for like $104 or whatever. So so man, that is what it is. But but hold on real quick, my bad, y'all. But we just gonna have to wait and see exactly what comes of it. They fighting in the theater room, so it ain't like they fighting in the big room neither, where they struggling to move tickets. So I mean, it is what it is. But I do think it's a good fight, and it's one of them rare fights in boxing where you get, they all going in the same direction. Both fighters' needle is pointed down. That's just what it is. Both fighter needles pointing down. Both are trending in the downward direction. I think TO 25, Josh Taylor might be 23. 33. So yeah, they literally pointing in the same direction. So I mean, really, you can make a case that the loser of this fight probably gonna be headed towards the brink of retirement or need to retire. You hear Josh Taylor telling Teofimo Lopez he wants to retire him. You're hearing, Teofimo Lopez saying Josh Taylor old, and you got to credit Teofimo Lopez. Y'all can say, well, I'm in the right, y'all can credit say, well, he might not be in the right headspace, but he still took this fight. And they must feel confident about him taking this fight. Now, at the end of the day, that's his thing, man. He went out there and got married at a young age. He chose to make that mistake. Ain't no way that, with all the history, it's kind of the same thing what I say about pregnant teenagers. It's no excuse. And daddy government shouldn't have to bail these women out and continue to bail these women out, which at the end of the day, the taxpayers is the one that's funding welfare and all that, even though it's more white people on welfare than anything, right? But we shouldn't have to bail them out, man. There's been over 30, 40 years of single teen pregnancy, and we know what it is. So if y'all gonna still keep getting pregnant while y'all teenagers, I mean, shit, why do society got to keep paying the price? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's just something to look at, man. We know what it is. So I don't feel bad for married men either who continue to get married and know what's going, and ain't no laws change, and these women continue to take y'all through the cleaners. I don't care. I don't want to hear your sob story how your wife took you to the cleaners and all that shit. Ain't no reason for no 20-year-old guy 25 or under, or even under 30, or unless you're in your late 20s, should be getting married. I don't want to hear about how she sob story, how she took you to the cleaners and all that shit. Don't nobody want to hear that no more. I mean, it's too much information, too many men's platforms, too many men's politicking. It's too many this fly getting on my nerves. Damn, I'm gonna fucking cry. Now let me clap this nigga, man. This motherfucker fast too. Yeah, bitch better run. Minnie and Mason eat them. They eat flies. But it's too much information on that shit nowadays, bro. To feel bad for somebody, women fighting prenups, all types of shit. So I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad when the bitch take a nigga to the cleaners. And if I'm stupid enough to do it and the bitch take me to the cleaners, well, y'all laugh at my black ass too. You figure deal me. So that's just what it is, bro. And niggas want to do it, man. At the end of the day, dude, there's too many flavors out here to be choosing one. Let's call it what it is, especially so early. Now, I see if you want to settle down, you feel like you got the right one. But, like Coach Greg Adams said, women are in business, men are in love. It's a business. And, and a lot of these men to tell you when women about to leave you or about to divorce you and all that shit, you the last to know. Even the guy you hang out when y'all go do couples dates, The opposite guy, he even know when the relationship is over with or about to be over with. He know about all the time she's about to leave you, but she ain't tell you. Everybody know but you. Your mama know, your grandma know, everybody know, and they all a lot of times they all don't get mad at her for taking you to the cleaners. They all understand it. It's a girls don't really. It ain't no girl code for real, but it's a girl law when it comes to taking niggas to the cleaners. So I don't feel bad for them. Too much information out here, too many flavors out here. Just because you got a little bit of Virginia and the box was jumping, so, and that made you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, dude. Like, was you a virgin in high school, bro? At that age, you supposed to be dropping it. You supposed to be getting it easy. And she a nice looking girl, don't twist me, but damn. Then you get money, and then she take the money. Then she ain't even you must be a shitty ass person. She must really don't like you, which I kind of believe that most women don't like men anyway. I just think they actually they need us, but they don't like us. And she took his ass clean to the cleaners. And then she didn't even have the decency to wait to take the man to the cleaners, where he can get his bag up and he can go as far as he can go and then do like Tim Duncan wife and cash out at the end. She didn't even have to have decency to do that. So, like I said before, and Josh Taylor, oh man, he ain't exempt from this neither. Josh Taylor ended up winning his belts, getting a fiance, and then fucking stopped training. Then he stopped training. He got that girl in his arm, you know what I'm saying, when he got them belts, and then this motherfucker fall off and stop training. Oh, he not exempt from this shit neither. I follow boxers pretty closely. That's kind of my job. I'm just doing my job. My T.I. voice. It's kind of my fucking job. So as soon as you sit there and you got that woman, my granny told me a long time ago, Roger Federer got married, he started falling off. He was like, yep. That's what happens when you get a wife. You get to nag you with shit and all that shit. So with Josh Taylor, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. They both got women and went down the motherfucking shit's row. You had these boxing people. I was watching Coach Malachi shit earlier. Oh, we talking about relationships? Now get y'all virgin asses out of here. Who don't like talking about pussy? Like, if you don't like women, dude, and talk about women and shit, real grown man shit, I ain't the channel for you, bro. Go watch Ryan with Toys. Go play gaming. Like, it's really dudes out here. Anytime, real niggas politic, we politic about how to get money, how your family doing, and we talking about that ass. Them usually the top three things. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be, oh man, who want to talk about women? And they're like, niggas be boxing dudes is super duper weirdos, bro. Lavish, what's going on? Chris, what's going on? Jankos, what's going on? Ray, what's going on? GK Black, what's going on? No, I ain't check out the Word documentary. I'll catch it when I get some time. T.O. ain't got a chance. I believe T.O. got a chance, and I'm gonna get into it. Damon Webster, Kobe 2K fan. What up, Coach Malachi? I go subscribe to the New Media US Today. Boxing USA New Media Today. I don't know. I'm all fucking you up, dog. You know what I'm saying. Go check out Coach Malachi. True Media Today USA Boxing. Chris, read the spring. Support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. What's going on, Renardo Tour? Yeah, buddy. Y'all ain't getting DeAndre Hopkins. Y'all lucky y'all don't play us this year. We'll smack the fuck out the Bills. We really beat y'all last year if it went for that whole ass kicker. You know what I mean? Let me know. Yeah, I sent you a link, bro. Sugar Short, what's going on? Henry, what's going on? So yeah. But T.O. definitely got a chance in this fight, bro. Like, they both trending downwards. And women is both at the heart of these jokers trending downwards. Real talk. Josh Taylor got that girl. This nigga started forgetting he ain't want to box no more. Josh Taylor 32. They ain't got his birthday on the Wikipedia or a box rec. This nigga ain't got no birth certificate. Nigga might be Cuban. He might be 52. Shit. But I say that. We got some sensitive people up in this motherfucker. I say what I was about to say. But yeah. So, he ain't doing too well neither. Jack Catterall didn't like the earth on fire neither, low key. Josh Catterall didn't like shit on fire. Before that, man, I had interviewed him. I can't find an interview for shit in this world. I interviewed him in Vegas and shit, man. I mean, he really ain't fought nobody. He beat O'Harry Davis, but Josh Taylor had did that, and Tyrone McKinnon by decision. He had none shit leading up to that. You know, maybe Josh Taylor kind of underestimated Jack Catterall. You know, but if Catterall would have, maybe that's why he ain't world champion right now. Maybe if he would have stepped on the gas, he should have stopped Josh Taylor. So Josh Taylor ain't looking as bad as T.O. look. You know, T.O. didn't look good versus Sandor Martin, but ain't a lot of people gonna look good versus Sandor Martin. Ain't a lot of people gonna look good versus Sandor Martin. That's just what it is. Real slick fighter and all that. And Teofimo Lopez, we seen from the Nakatani fight, he struggled with guys who can box and keep their distance. So Josh Taylor can box a little bit and use his feet, but he more of those, of lately he been just trying to seek and destroy since he left Shane McGuinness. And I think that it's really a pick 'em fight. Like I said, both of them got women and fucked them up. I'm gonna say it again. Both downtrending, both then got dropped in their last couple fights. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that's going on, bro. It's a tremendous amount that's going on in their careers, man. And Josh Taylor admitted to basically, and he been hella inactive. That's something I should have brought up the other day. He ain't fought since or just today. He ain't fought since February of 2022. So he going on a year and a half layoff, like Steven Espinoza pointed out as well too. So at the end of the day, he ain't as sharp. And he said that he had been slacking on his training and eating and enjoying the fruits of his labor. You can't blame it all on the woman. Shout out to Raymond for the super chat. Appreciate the love and support. I just seen it. So you can't blame it all on the woman. Sometimes when you get that success, you start doing shit that you ain't accustomed to do. And just like my boy Future said, he said, when the money comes, hopefully I could just remain humble. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, that money changed the way you act. It changed the way you are. It changed. Obviously, it's always going to change your spending habits. You're going to buy stuff that you didn't think you can afford and all that shit. But at the end of the day, when you bring money, man, when you get money, it bring women. And then it bring women nagging and wanting you to marry them and pressure you to marry them. And then you think as a man, you can't go out there and get somebody better. You always can do better. Because if you can do better in your life, you can do better with a woman. I mean, it's some niggas out here who ain't doing shit who got women above their grade. I mean, these women kind of got a fetish for being a dominatrix and all that shit. They want to be the leader, and they want to be the head of the household, and they like bum ass niggas. So that's just something different. But like I said before, they both got women problems. They both got lackadaisical. They both got the success and fell off. Like Jay-Z said, my mom was fine till the dough hit it. Said that the Mo did it. You know what I'm saying? So both of these dudes kind of doing the same thing. It's just that Teofimo Lopez is a little bit more louder, brasher, a little bit more arrogant. And we seen him get his ass whooped by George Camboso is the difference. We seen Josh Taylor. A lot of people felt Josh Taylor lost, but 1 or 2 points, you can't really call that a robbery. We seen Teofimo Lopez get motherfucking Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong flipped. You know what I'm saying? And then come out here and say he fought with a lung and all this, and you know what I'm saying? A hole in his lungs and all this shit, and he made excuses about it. So he ain't been right since then. And Pedro Campa, I mean, he could have looked better in that fight. Sandor Morton, a lot of people thought you should have lost that fight. I thought he lost that fight. So I mean,
he lost that fight.
So at the end of the day, bro, they both trending in down direction. It's just that T.O. been more active. T.O.
a lot more.
Yeah, the more he been talking more shit. So
he's carried. We talk about carrying promotions. He's done a good job of carrying the promotion, the little promotion that this fight got.
Yeah, and it's just to the point where it's just to the point where I just think it literally can go either way, bro. And yeah. Also, Josh Taylor drained at the weight.
He told me off record. I know it's off record, but right there. He told me that the only thing that was keeping him at the division was this fight, and the welterweight division being up in the air. So
I think politics, the politics of the welterweight division.
He said that was the only thing that he said. This was the only fight that kind of intrigued him, or a rematch with Regis. If Regis had when I had spoken to him, I don't think Regis won that belt yet, or Regis had just won the belt. So he said he was looking to see what Regis was doing too afterwards. He said those are the only two fights that kind of had intrigued him at the time.
Yeah, buddy.
He
So
said those are the only fights that would keep him at the division. My bad, bro.
you ain't got no choice. They constipated the welterweight division. He ain't gonna jump the line. I mean, he ain't gonna be able to jump the line like he think he gonna be able to jump the line.
Yeah, he can't. He can't because what's he gonna?
Politics. Al got that shit
Politics.
locked down. Don't
Al
matter.
got it officially. Al has it locked down.
And they knew that for the whole year that they was making that fight.
Yeah,
Boots and them knew they was making that fight.
And CJ, what is somebody a former undisputed, right? Is a former undisputed gonna jump up and challenge the stay on this Virgil?
No, nobody doing that shit. For what?
Yeah, for what? Is he gonna challenge the
title?
winner?
Why I'm gonna drop my title and then for a regular belt?
For fake belt.
Flamo 24 salute.
We would be hypocrites to call him a champion at welterweight and call Javante and say that Javante has a fake belt or plastic belt if he did that, or if he went and fought the winner of Jerron Ennis and what's the Hispanic guy's name?
Who?
Jerron? No, the other Hispanic guy.
Real Vila.
Vila, yeah, or if he went and fought Rashidi Ellis, like them guys ain't. They don't got nothing. It's a lose-lose situation for him. He might as well just fight over at home, or like he's doing right now, come to New York, fight Teofimo, or even fight Devin Haney.
Yeah, I can see that. But like I said before, with this fight, I think it's a pick 'em, bro. Honestly, I'm a favorite Josh Taylor because I think
he's just a more complete fighter.
That that too. But lately, bro, he looked like trash versus Catterall. And you ain't been fighting.
He told me too. He did tell me in that interview. It's on Town Biz Sports and Entertainment. He did say that he took the training for that fight. You had said it earlier. He took it very lightly. And
nigga out here getting that peace leave. Man, he out here. He met that woman, and that man. It's hard to turn that switch on when you get in your 30s, my nigga.
It is.
It's hard. He think he gonna be able to turn that. He think he gonna be able to turn that switch on and off. It's gonna be hard to turn that motherfucker on and off.
CJ, I'm just saying. I still think he's a bad man, though.
I don't think it's a pick 'em, bro.
I'm in here, bro.
It is a pick 'em. I'm not picking.
I think it's a day. I think this is a true 50-50 fight, bro.
I'm not picking him to wash Tio.
If he do, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised either way, bro.
Listen,
I would not be surprised that nothing happened. Sort of somebody getting drop kicked or some shit like that. I would be surprised.
Unless he tagged in Tio Senior.
I think Josh Taylor will probably win from 6 and back. So it depends on what he could do in the start of the fight to get some rounds because Teofimo don't start slow.
Theo should just let him come to him and just pick him up, pick him apart.
That would be the smart thing because
it's more doing. They don't even you overutilize your energy. Just make him come forward. Make Taylor come down the pipe. You got him mad. Just look to counter him. Look to counter. That's what I would think.
The problem with Teofimo's fighting style is that he does a lot of things technically wrong. And when Josh Taylor goes after fighters, he actually fights properly. It's just his boxing when they're at the long range and mid range is the problem with certain people.
I make him come to me, bro.
Well, look at how he fought on Henry. Look at how he fought Ramirez.
Yeah, so if Josh Taylor comes after you, he'll really put it on you.
You gotta trust. I just think you gotta trust Tio your counter punching ability, bro.
Tio
you gotta let him come to you.
He should let him. He should let him.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I understand what you're saying. If he get the percolating on the front foot and get the cooking, it's over with.
Yeah, it's over. If Josh Taylor hot on the front foot, it's over. You can
especially if Tio thinking that he gonna do that lunging shit that he was trying to do against Sandor Martin, because that shit ain't gonna work in this fight.
Well, I don't think he gonna have to jump in to get him.
Josh Taylor's not a lateral fighter. Like he'll go lateral, but he's not an all night long lateral fighter like Sandor was.
Yeah, he's not. He's definitely not. He's a guy. He likes to pause, bang, and get on the inside, but pause. But yeah, I'm just passing to you because those are some pausable. Those moments right there was wild.
I think the thing with I think the problem with Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez is that this fight is going to be who has the best jab to win the swing rounds.
Well, so that
Because
goes to Taylor.
So Josh Taylor has a better jab, but Teofimo sits down better on his punches. So let's just say Taylor puts Teofimo on the ropes, and Teofimo times him with like a hook and an uppercut. I could see that doing damage all night if Teofimo has the good timing for this, because Josh Taylor's when Josh Taylor's hot on the front foot, he doesn't go lateral at all. He thinks I'm just gonna get you on the ropes and I'm gonna tee off
I'm
like he did
gonna just walk you
Ramirez.
down and just take you out. Yeah.
So if Teofimo can throw some good hooks and uppercuts, he'll be able to get Josh Taylor to understand that I'm here. I'm for real. So you got to deal with me. The problem with Ramirez is Ramirez didn't have the ability to do certain things Teofimo can.
Yeah, he athletically wise and skill set wise. I think Ramirez is just a head down kind of guy, pressure.
I think he's a better athlete than Teo, though.
Huh?
I think Ramirez is a better athlete, just not technically sound.
I don't think he's a better athlete than Teo.
I think you might be right, Henry. I just don't think he got the technique.
Yeah, I think Ramirez got better technique, but also Ramirez has a way better punch output than Teofimo throughout their careers. That's why I say he's a better athlete.
I think he's better conditioned.
That's all go into it.
But no, athleticism.
Teo might be faster
than Teo. I don't think he hits harder than Teo.
I don't know about that.
I don't think there's a lot of velocity, as much velocity on his punches than Teo.
I think it's close. Teo got terrible feet. His feet heavy, bro.
Disgusting feet.
Ramirez got two left feet too,
though. That's why he kept getting caught by Taylor. Sorry, Henry.
Teofimo has a wide base, and he shouldn't use that against somebody like Josh Taylor. He should make versus Josh Taylor, his stance should be his feet should be a little bit closer, because he's going to need to combo punch more without sitting down on punches. And I know he's going to come out there with the wide base, but it's whatever. I think Josh Taylor's going to have an easy time getting on the inside. Is just coming out of the exchanges. Teofimo's going to always throw something big. So that's going to be the problem for Josh Taylor.
And Teo's not a guy that I've seen really. He just... The looping punches too. I just feel like he's gonna be, susceptible to getting caught in between those by Taylor as well.
Josh Taylor gonna get caught clean with the looping combos as well.
You think so?
He might. He got a good tight guard though. I give him that. But when he come forward, it's an open. I think I'm gonna take Taylor in 10, but I think it can go the other way. I wouldn't be surprised if Teo can rise to the occasion, though.
This fight could actually go to a draw as well.
Somebody get knocked out.
I could see it go to a draw, but I honestly
might get knocked out.
I'm going with Josh Taylor 7-5. But
man, it's gonna be a stoppage, Henry. Mark my words.
A stoppage.
This is gonna be a stoppage. It's gonna be somebody getting parked. Somebody getting parked.
Sheesh.
That's hard for me to think. Parked. That's really hard for me to say that. I'm not even gonna
guaranteed it. What she say? We will not lose game 2. Guaranteed. Somebody getting stopped.
I don't.
Is a stoppage in this one, boy?
Man, it's gonna be a 99.9% chance of cloudy meatballs. Pause. Somebody getting stopped. Somebody getting stopped. How you like your meatballs, Kobe? Pause. Italian, spicy. You like one of them dudes that get that meat? You look like one of them dudes that when you did eat meat, got the meatball sub from Subway. Pause.
Yeah.
What is all this rhetoric is crazy? First of all, second of all, I was never.
He never denied it.
I was never eating those Subway sandwiches past the year 2010. Okay. Once I found out that there was plastic in that bread, I was good. Okay. We went to the corner store, got chopped cheeses. Ain't nobody was eating no pause sandwiches.
They gotta say pause for sandwiches now, nigga.
Yo,
No,
you don't know.
you told him he's.
You ever
You
heard
told
of
Kobe his favorite sandwich is meatball sandwich. That's why he called it that.
Also, yo, Henry, you know how they order paws of sausage, egg, and cheese now uptown, right?
A pause, egg, and cheese.
You see, I'm telling you, they call it a pause. Egg,
Pause. Like, get out of here, dog.
promise you, bro.
Y'all going too far, like Crips, like saying bluff miss and all that shit. Y'all taking the.
I
far,
promise
bro.
you, see that they be like, yo, let me get a pause, egg, and cheese.
Man, I'd be like, fuck
If
all
it
that shit.
was Javante, he'd say, let me get a pause, egg, and cheese with jelly.
Man, that's the last nigga that don't need to say pause around this motherfucker.
Yo,
Alright, so
I ever sent you
the
that
judge, oh judge, I don't want to stay in one room apartment. Oh, stop doing dumbass shit. I don't feel bad for him or John Morant, dumbass.
No, I definitely don't feel bad for John Morant.
He got rid of old boy though.
Who?
The one
homie.
Video, the one AU teammate that recorded him with the gun last time.
Well,
they got kicked out the arena. Yeah,
well, it's a little too late.
He said, damn, I can't wait to July 20. I wonder how they gonna spend it. Man, they ain't got no press conference, nigga. I think I'm gonna believe it when them niggas in the ring.
Yo, somebody
Yeah,
was like, this shit's not happening. TBE, wherever you at, you right. Kicking and
screaming.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. This shit, man, niggas gonna be in Vegas just shooting dice outside the T-Mobile arena.
This fool ain't did not what. I don't even want to go into this because I don't know if we.
I just figured he was having a fat camp. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But he ain't doing no promo. Not even talking shit on Twitter.
Zoom. They about to do a Zoom press conference and shit.
That's crazy.
They gonna do a Zoom press conference.
Time out. I need to rant. This is insane. You're telling me you trying to charge me to sit in the 200 sections. You trying to charge me $1,200 fucking dollars, and these niggas is not doing a press conference? Are you out of your mind? In the words
of 7 weeks right now, ain't it?
Ludicrous.
You ain't heard nobody that got no press conference release? No press release?
No.
What is like 2 weeks, ain't it?
Bro.
I mean 7 weeks, right? We 7 weeks out,
7 weeks out.
Yeah.
And CJ, you know I've been calling people. Like I'm talking about, I was gonna reserve days off of work, trying to call ahead.
That's why this is my main thing. Just said, bro, I ain't fucking with it, dude. I'm gonna go to Twin Peaks, look at some titties and ass, or I might just order it at the crib.
That's where I'm going. I might watch the fight in Jamaica.
I'll probably go to Jamaica in December, but I was thinking about it. I'm like,
what you mean?
Somebody was taking me to the real Jamaica though.
What you mean the real Jamaica?
Like the hood shit, not the resort shit.
Oh, you better be careful. You better make sure
you do not want to be there.
You better make sure you're Jamaican.
All right.
And
you get some extensions? Get some extensions.
Oh no, I said you better make sure you with a Jamaican. Sorry.
Oh yeah. What the fuck you thought was going on there with Pilgrim Bob?
Hey, let me tell you something. Don't wear nothing but a white tee.
Oh shit! Now I was saying, hey, oh damn, we ain't CJ dropped the video in seven months.
Listen, bro. Just make sure you give me a replacement password real quick so I can make the announcement that we trying to get you back.
Oh man, King Dead salute. Coffee, what's going on? Y'all can subscribe to Coffee Universe for the latest and greatest hip hop album reviews. But yeah, let's move. So we can talk about that. Who y'all got? I mean, or we can wait till Friday. Y'all probably gonna be on Friday.
No, I'll be on Friday. I'll be on Friday.
Who y'all got? Fuck that. Make it die.
I'll be on Friday, but
who y'all got now? Ain't no time to wiffle waffle. With the right to reserve a change Friday.
Okay, so we could do all right. So Henry, you go first.
All right, so with Errol,
Henry, when the last time you let a Long Island nigga tell you what to do, bro?
Wow, that's crazy.
Bro,
that's crazy.
Bro, I'm just trying to have some good content.
Henry, where you from? Brooklyn, ain't you? Nah, bro, where you from? Queens?
Just like
you let no Long Island niggas tell you what to do.
To have some good content.
Queens get the money, bro. Not Long Island.
Rivalry between Queens and Long Island.
Last rapper Long Island had was Rakim.
This is true.
Come on, man. Queens get the money.
Eric B. and Rakim, Eric Sermon, Keith Murray.
Long Island got some heat. Come on.
You got some heat. Stop. Don't
come on, man. And like K Flocka though.
Bro, K Flock gave them one good summer. He was out of there.
K Flock is on the same level as a dude that sing Panda.
Panda. Man, that's because he got locked up, though.
Word.
That nigga that seen Panda, he out here doing some wild
Wild
shit.
stuff on airplanes. Yeah.
Hold on, real quick. So look, for Errol and Terence, I got Terence.
No. We talk about this fight.
Not early Terence.
Josh
T.O. and
Taylor
Taylor.
and T. Okay, so for
My
T.O. and
bad.
Taylor, I got Josh Taylor winning this fight 8-4. Yeah, 8-4. And
Unanimous decision, basically.
yeah, unanimous 8-4. And I just don't think Teofimo has the output to beat Josh Taylor. He doesn't punch enough.
Can his counter punching slow Taylor output down a little bit?
If he throw
I think the counter punches will land, but I don't think it'll slow him down. I think Jack Catterall's a better puncher than Teofimo at this weight class. And Jack Catterall scored a knockdown, but he even took his foot off the gas versus Taylor. So I'm gonna go with Taylor winning 8-4.
They got Apple Vision. I guess it's like the Euclid.
What the fuck is a Euclid?
The Euclid,
Oculus.
Oculus, the shit you put on your eyes and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kiki Palmer, they got the Apple Vision Pro. Guess how much that motherfucker is?
2,000.
2K.
Man, shit, 3,500.
I would not never. I don't care about technology that much.
Somebody said this bitch better show me my future.
What? More than, listen, let me tell you.
I sent you a link.
It better lead me to the Messiah, and I better be able to find the fountain of youth on my way there.
I had one. I gave this to this chick I work with, dude. She was like, I just think like when people just bless me with stuff. I'm like, here, just take it. Don't give me the God talk. I wasn't using this, brand new. Here you go. I'm sorry. Like, all right, here you go, bro.
He's like,
I just like to do nice things, bro.
Yeah. Oh, but
who you got?
I got Taylor winning, and I got Taylor winning late stoppage. I think he'll probably stop him in I think T.O. got a lot of heart. But
you got heart, cuz
he got heart.
Like your mark ass homies, huh?
He got heart, cuz. Little homie got heart, cuz. I think he's gonna get stopped in about the 11th or 12th, cuz.
So you got who? You got Taylor and the what?
Taylor, 11th to 12th, late stoppage, and I just feel like that it's like you said, I don't feel like T.O.'s an effective counterpuncher. I don't feel like he has enough power at this weight class. I feel like the last Sandor Martin showed that his power isn't what we really thought it was at the higher weight.
Well, I can't really say that because that motherfucker's slippery. It's hard to get a drop on him.
But I feel like Sandor Martin exposed him, and even though it was a late replacement, remember he was gonna go fight Pedraza. That fight, Pedraza's not a 140, so I feel like he don't got the power to keep a guy like Josh Taylor off of him and to have him switch to a plan B. So I think that T.O. is gonna he's gonna put on an entertaining fight, but I think it'll be a stoppage. I think he's gonna get beat up like he did the last like he got beat up in the last time he fought in the theater. I don't know why, but every time my theory is this is my third Teofimo fight. I was talking about Teofimo on this show, and I said it the first time when he was going up against Camboso. Teofimo should not be fighting at home. He's cursed. Number two,
y'all still claim him? Or y'all giving him to Florida?
He's a Floridian. He's a Floridian. And the crazy thing is he's not even Puerto Rican. He's not like a true Puerto Rican who's a New Yorker that reps New York but lives in Florida. He's a Guatemalan or something like that.
He's from Honduras, right?
He's a Honduran. Sorry, he's a Honduran, but he's a Floridian. He's a Floridian now. All that I just want to know what he's gonna say now. Is he gonna say that he has a hole in his lung, his left ventricle or something like that? Is his small intestine acting up or something like that? I don't know. His gallbladder, we don't know this time. I just feel like he's just gonna get whooped on. But I feel like he's gonna put on a good fight though. Both of these dudes might get dropped at some point.
Man,
we know Josh Taylor could get up.
I got Taylor in 10. I think his puncher power. I think T.O. puncher power getting underestimated. Who you got flame on, bro?
I'm a. Oh yeah, dog. I want to say like, what's up to everybody, but I got Josh Taylor, bro. Like, I don't got faith in T.O. no more, bro. Like, dude got a Danny Garcia AB type of output. He chinny as hell. His feet shit. He gonna run. I feel like he gonna run into some shit if anything. So
That's what
I'm gonna say JT late. Probably be like around 10 or 11. I say 11 since you said 10. But
Listen,
yeah,
Flame. I said it too. I said he better not do that lunging shit because he'll run into something.
yeah, that's how Sandor dropped him. Cause he was lunging and shit. Like it's
He
like
got
he
jump
trying
off
to
his
get some,
feet.
it's like he trying to get some power off of that shit, trying to,
Yeah, that
I
nigga
don't
be
know.
jumping up like he can. He be jumping up like he can and Ryu trying to do
You
nigga
know what
duty and
you
shit.
know what I imagine he doing? You remember Power Rangers when the Red
And
Ranger
tell Bushido
oh,
to
yeah.
tell Bushido to stop fucking ducking me on Street Fighter. Tell him I said that Bushido don't want no smoking Street Fighter, bro.
Street Fighter what?
Bushido boxing, the new one, nigga.
I forgot. I never.
I didn't know they had a new one.
I
Yeah,
didn't
it
know
just
they
came
I
out.
CJ
Came
told
out
me.
like Tuesday or something. That shit, it's dope. It's
CJ
tight.
told me was dropping.
It's dope. Cash App, Sports Channel, $CJ
Hey, you
Good
got
313.
a new generation system?
Hell yeah, I got Xbox X, bro. What you talking about, bruh? Yes, sir. I mainly play Call of Duty though.
When I get my promotion, I'm gonna get it.
Man, I don't never see you on there.
I was on there this week, Saturday. And I was on there
I be on
Friday
there.
too. I mean
That's
Sunday,
what
Saturday, and Sunday. I'll be on there to probably tonight.
So what you be playing on there?
What, on Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Team deathmatch or hardcore or regular team deathmatch. What's the other one where you gotta get the tags or niggas don't like to get the tags and we be losing all the time?
I be on that shit too, but I can't stand hard.
What you be on? What you say?
I be play hard. Huh?
He said deathmatch.
Oh, you be on team deathmatch too?
Yeah, I be on that shit like every day. I be playing that shit at least a few rounds and shit.
Yeah,
but that hardcore, I ain't used to that shit. Yeah, I don't play that.
Man,
I
gotta know I gotta learn the board. I gotta play more, but that's my favorite one though. Lather say he picking Taylor. Ray picking Taylor. That means T.O. about to win. Kai said he picking Taylor by unanimous decisions. Old Life said, nah, big dog, New York can keep T.O. Damn, Florida throwing them back to the streets.
Nah, he's Florida.
He's throwing up them Zoes, throwing them back to the streets.
Life, shout out to all my Zoes, but
I said that nigga on the other side of the border. He ain't from Alabama. We're claim him. We're claim him. He said T Diddy go get Kobe. No, you picked against my son. No, it was you. I know your voice.
I don't care.
You picked against my son.
Right to his face. I don't care.
Yeah, kill confirmed. That's what it is. He said, I'm on that right now. Yeah,
I hate kill confirmed.
Because y'all niggas don't never get the tags.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, I be getting so many kills. Bro, I don't do shit. If I don't get no kills, I'm picking the tags up.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do it for the points and shit.
Niggas have 20 fucking kills and picked up 5 tags. Like, nigga, what is you doing? You know what we playing? Like, bro, gotta be some little kills on that bitch.
Oh man, I don't put the headset on no more because they be banning niggas. The shit I say, bro, it ain't gonna be no fair. But let's move on. Let's talk about the Errol Spence then with Mute. Right. So I don't know what that shit about. I don't know if they waited to the contracts to get signed for him to sign the contract or the way in to sign the contract. But I ain't heard nothing about no press conference.
Can I just go
ahead? I don't
listen. And back to what I was saying. The fact that these tickets, you got a full panel right here. And I don't care what nobody says. You got a full panel right here for the last 4.5, 5 years. All we did was beg these fucking people to make this goddamn fight. And the fucking nerve of these people to charge niggas $1,000 fucking dollars to sit on the roof. To sit on the roof is a fucking crime. This is the reason why nobody fucks with boxing.
True. Hold on, but didn't I tell y'all this was gonna happen, bro?
Yeah, you did.
I told y'all exactly how they was gonna play. They gonna sit here.
It is fucking disgusting. It is disgusting what the people, and I don't care. My mans had told me don't go on no rant, don't say nothing because I could still get you in there, at least with a ticket. I don't give a fuck. That shit is bullshit, bro. Niggas
I already know how they play it, bro.
Spence is doing.
Bro, look. Hey, I said this when the fight was first announced. The motherfuckers like, nah, that ain't gonna happen. I'm like, bro, don't be surprised if that nigga get injured and Bud be fighting Keith, bro. I'm telling you, now. Telling you, bro.
Man, Keith said he ain't even on. He said he ain't even on weight.
Who ain't?
That nigga gonna be fighting Ugas,
Man,
nigga.
that nigga been in Planet Fitness for a year and a half, nigga. That nigga
That nigga say because they wanted. I think they wanted him to come back. That was just me guessing, because he said he was supposed to get a date before Spencer Crawford. I think they was trying to get him that July 8th date.
The one Boots got.
Yeah, I think they probably trying to give him a June or July date. But then they saying that Ugas the one that's pressing him for the fight. He ain't even trying to fight Ordenis Ugas.
Yeah, Ugas was. Remember, CJ, I told you Ugas was on Twitter when they showed Schoolboy Steph, when they showed Spence, and then they showed I forget what other big fight is happening or semi big fight. He said me and Keith, and he put mad question marks. So I was like, oh shit, he want that fight.
Yeah, man, it's just they said he pushing for it. So I mean, Errol Spence went quiet and shit, and you know, when the trainers and the fighters say they can't give you no discount or no tickets, bro, it's like, you know how they usually like people come in and comp niggas tickets and shit to get in.
Yeah,
like the celebrities, man. It don't sound like too many people getting comp. They gonna have to pay face value.
From what I heard, it's you got to be a very important business person to be getting comps and tickets.
And that's just what it is, dude. It's like, you know what the price of the Super Bowl gonna be every year. I mean, with a little inflation in there, you know what it's gonna be. You know where it's gonna be. You know what's the price range gonna be. You know what the festivities gonna be. You know you can book your hotel room in advance if you want, but you know what it is.
CJ,
in boxing, they the only ones that disrespect their fans like this.
The last thing Errol Spence said was, for real, didn't know and still don't know because I'm not a P. And then ... and then put a peace sign yesterday.
Then he got management issues and shit too. Whatever going on with his management, he said, "Well, I'm still with Al." And honestly, bro,
he kind of dry snitch, bro. If you look, bro, the nigga said Al is still managing. He's not supposed to be managing you, bro. Why would you post that he's still managing your career? Are you fucking high or some shit? You're not supposed to say that he's your manager, bro.
He's an advisor.
He's an advisor. He's not supposed to manage nothing. He's supposed to be an advisor.
He's definitely not your promoter because PBC.
Somebody can take your fucking Twitter, bro. Like, but if you think about it, when has Spence ever promoted a fight? Has he ever really promoted a fight?
He's at least done a press conference.
But I'm saying they gotta have a press conference, bro.
But we in 7 weeks now.
The press conference was on ESPN with
Steven. You ain't lying.
That probably really was. Like CJ says, and that is, I'm telling you, this is what's disgusting about this whole ordeal. Like, we wanted to see a buildup. I want to hear these fools argue the same.
Hold on, before I forget. You ain't even heard a release about an all access.
Nothing.
Because there's not going to be one.
Let me tell you something right now.
So Henry, hold on.
2 years ago,
they don't have no money.
Hold on. So Henry, so what you're telling me is, since Al didn't want to make this fight, he gonna drag his feet on the promotion.
Yes, sir.
Listen, DJ predicted this shit 2 years ago. They was gonna do this.
I don't think it's that.
They was gonna half-ass it, and they was gonna give y'all shit. They was gonna give y'all shit on a stick and tell you that it was fucking steak. And that's what they doing. They want to make it seem like they want to prove a point. Y'all niggas don't sell fights.
How much
y'all black people don't go out and buy them?
How much you think that?
Say it again, Flamo. You breaking up.
I think he
said, man, them niggas ain't doing no press conference for that shit.
Damn,
they not gonna heavily promote it.
They can't even be in their backyard.
They asked Bud. Bud like, oh, I feel like the fight really promotes itself. It might not be too much promotion into it, but they gotta have a press conference.
That's what they did to Pacquiao. That's what they did for the Mayweather and Pacquiao, where they did have a press conference, but they ain't put too much effort into the promotion because it was built up over the years.
The Mayweather Pacquiao at least had 2 pressers.
Yeah, it did. They gonna have a press conference, nigga, when you least expect it.
And it's gonna be nobody allowed there, like the pandemic.
Yeah, they'll probably have a press conference before 4th of July.
They probably have. Man, they better not do that shit on no Zoom though. There ain't no fucking pandemic no more, bro. Like, nah, bro.
They gonna do that shit.
I can't do it on like
Zoom.
That shit gonna be hella boring though, cause they don't talk shit like that.
Yeah, the trainers can't do. Bernie and the trainers can't really ignite shit like that.
Nah, they can't, and they probably won't even allow people like Bernie there.
Oh, you already know if they banned Danny Garcia, daddy for sure.
Yeah, Bernie gonna wild out.
Bernie like to float around. He like to talk shit. He's not gonna be allowed there. At least not the press conference.
First thing he gonna say, why it took 5 years to make this fight?
He's gonna say we knocking the boy out in 10.
They kind of played themselves trying to wait on Bud to get old, because even if he do look old, but Spence ain't been in no damn fight, bro. Like, this nigga ain't fought. If this nigga beat Bud off of that layoff, bro, nigga got to give him props, dog. For sure. Bud had a tune-up.
So I wanted to tell you guys there is a rematch clause, so they're fighting again at the end of the year.
Not necessarily.
We've
seen that shit before. We have seen that shit before. Carl Frost and Lucian Bute didn't want no more.
Nope.
But the difference is that this is all PBC got for Errol.
Bud said
because, hold on. This is all PBC got for Errol because he's not fighting Jermell and he's not jumping up to 60, and there's nothing at 60 for him. So
and he don't want to fight Keith.
It's not that he don't want to fight Keith. Fighting Keith. If Errol fighting Keith is no different from Errol fighting Genovic at 160. It's not an unknown fighter, but a fighter with no popularity currently that everybody's just coming there to see me go crazy. Now, whether it happens or not is whatever, but basically what I'm saying is Errol has to do the rematch. And Terence Crawford, if he gets through these fights, and Jermell,
no, he don't.
It's a rematch clause in this fight both ways. So they're going to fight the second fight. They're going to fight.
But that's what I'm saying. Bud was like, he didn't really want it. He didn't want a rematch clause, and he pretty much said that Jermell is a part of the deal. Like, I seen the interview where Jermell.
No, I just think he meant he was talking about the rematch, bro.
Yeah, there is a rematch.
Telling you what
that's what he was talking about.
The nigga Jermell probably is in the contract, bro. I'm telling you.
It sounded like he was about to say that part, but it kind of also sounded like he meant like Errol Spence. But yeah, I heard that part too, but I couldn't really make it out, to be honest.
These guys are fighting twice this year. This is their 2 fights this year. And whatever happens with Jermell in 154, whenever he comes back, I don't know. That maybe they'll fight him around this time.
Yeah, he gonna take that belt and treat it like Snoop Dogg and Pharrell, drop it like it's hot. It ain't gonna be.
So what if Spence don't want the rematch?
That'll mean he'll be voiding a contract. So I don't know what happens when you void a contract in boxing.
Shit, did he even sign it? Because Bud was like, he didn't know if he signed it. He was like, he signed his part.
Man, Al Heyman
like
probably trying to stick it to that nigga.
He gonna be fighting Jermell in my opinion.
I don't think so, bro.
Jermell don't sound like if he win the fight.
Man, I don't think Jermell gonna smoke escape up to 160, bro.
Bro, he don't want to fight Zoo, and
I told y'all niggas that.
Bro, I told y'all niggas, bro. I was like, bro, Zoo gonna be a fucking problem. I'm like, bro, that nigga don't want to fight Tim Zoo. He was praying Tony Harrison pulled off a miracle. Tell him.
Yeah, he really was. And he was
over there.
Look. He wasn't gonna rematch Tony Harrison either. That's what I understand. Like, bro, like what you hanging at 154 for if you don't want to get that 147 bread? If it's Errol, Terence, or whoever it is, you might want to fight them
and get you a free belt because guess what? There's 2 vacant belts at 60.
He ain't gonna make no more money like that unless he fight Canelo. If Errol beat Terence Crawford, ain't no bigger fight in boxing than him and Jermell.
Bro, he gonna have to fight the winner of this fight.
That nigga Jermell gonna say,
"I ain't gotta fight the winner of this fight eventually."
I love him too much.
Yeah,
he gotta beat Tim. He gotta beat Tim.
They ain't gonna drop that belt. They ain't giving him
because when you fight Tim.
They dropping that belt, dude. They ain't about to get a belt. They ain't about to get a division to him.
He might as well.
They ain't about to get a division.
This man finna be done had 2 fights. He finna be done had 2 fights, and your ass still sitting on the shelf by the pool bullshit. This cracker gonna beat your ass, bro. White boy gonna beat your ass.
Then
So currently,
then the white boy done got a bit.
He better get a fucking tune
and then
up.
Tim Tszyu got bit by a dog, had surgery, and still gonna fight Ocampo on the same day.
Making him look crazy.
so look,
Making him look, yo, CJ, them got a chunk of his arm bit off, got surgery, and still coming back.
Mm-hmm. So look, check this out. Right now, Jermell Charlo's at 13 months layoff.
And motherfucker, we don't even know if you broke your arm for real.
Jermell Charlo's at 13-month layoff with an injury, and we don't know when he's fighting because Tim Tszyu is fighting.
It gotta be by September 30th. It gotta be by September 30th, they said.
To make the fight or to make the fight.
So he fought 13 months ago?
I just know it said September 30th.
Yes, 13 months ago.
It was June, right? I mean, it was May. It was May. It was May.
He fought May 14th versus Castano. So
yes, you're right.
He's 13 months layoff right now, and CJ just said he has till September 30th. So, but with the September 30th, is that to agree to fight?
Yeah, I don't know if they got to fight him by or to agree to fight. But I just read September 30th.
Okay.
And what's the craziest? Hey, hold on.
Drop that bill.
Hold on. The craziest shit was this nigga won whatever day you say he won in May. The next day or the couple days later, he talking about I ain't coming back till January. I'm done for the year. Like,
yeah, he did say that.
I'm like, nigga, what? I'm like, dude, you got to
No, he instantly said that. He didn't. Not a day later. That was.
He said that right in the. He said that right in the. I ain't come back till January.
Like, nigga, what?
Hey, bro. Hey, can you really blame him though?
Yeah.
He said he made 10 million. He said he made 10 million too.
Yeah,
he good. I'll take a break too now.
I could blame him, yeah, because boxing is a slow-moving sport, and you're the number one fighter in your division. So I could blame you for not coming back. But you got Tim Tszyu. All right, so look, let me give you guys an example. The day he beat Castano, Tim Tszyu's best win was Terrell Goucher. The day he beat Castano, Tim Tszyu's best fight was somebody Jermell. They won't even allow Jermell to talk about him. Like you got to understand that Jermell should have did what Marvin Hagler and all the other forefathers of black boxing would have did. You just fought a debate. You just fought a debatable with somebody who's considered a unproven contender in Terrell Goucher. You just fought a debatable. I'll see you in January. Jermell should have fought him in January, but Jermell broke his hand.
And taxed him.
Jermell broke his hand. Jermell should have been taxing Tim Tszyu in January. Like he said, I'll see you guys in January. He should have stuck to that because now Tim Tszyu just beat a former champion. That beat you. He just.
Well, you gotta remember. Hey, you gotta remember too. Tim Tszyu, he had been the mandatory, and he was putting his mandatory off time and time again. So he's been the mandatory for a while.
Yeah. Those fights he didn't have to take. Tim didn't have to fight.
Tim Tszyu.
He let him and Castano's fight twice.
Tony, remember, Tony stepped up and said, "I'll take the fight."
Yeah, he didn't have to fight. Tony. He just
according to his box rec, Tim Tszyu's been the mandatory since 2021, July 7th, when he beat Tim Spark. That's when he became the mandatory. When he won the WBO World, you know what I mean. He won a WBO lower class belt. So he's been the mandatory. He's been the mandatory since
he was Castano's mandatory at first.
Castano beat what's his name? Castano beat Teixeira.
Yeah, but Tim Tszyu was Castano's mandatory. Remember?
Yeah. So Tim Tszyu has been the mandatory for 2 years now, just waiting. So I can't say nothing about. I can't really say nothing about Jermell not fighting this man because Tim Tszyu is the mandatory for the WBO belt before you was a WBO champion.
And they had to pay him step aside money, bro. They had to. Because he should have been.
They gave him dates. They gave him dates.
Man, they fucking over Tim, bro. I just feel like
if they
don't want to fight him.
But he earning his money.
They don't want it. They don't want him. They don't want to get that division and have to go through Australia. He get that bill and go to Australia, bro.
That's right.
That's right. I run a shotgun or kill confirm. He said I run a shotgun. I hate you type of niggas, but I got overkill on one of my things, so I'll be rolling on one too.
But so
hold on, let me catch up in the comments real quick. Spence and Fat Camp. I don't know. I heard he was down to like 170 though, so that ain't bad. Dropping the chopper gunner in the VTOL jet. I'm hiding in the cut. Man, I hate you hiding. You hiding on shipment, bro? Man, no, don't send me no requests.
Yeah, I don't like no camping ass motherfucker.
He gonna unless you got the sniper. I don't even fuck with the sniper though. He said he gonna be fighting Crody Carly. You ain't lying. Y'all niggas gonna spend all that money. Al ain't giving no refunds.
Hey, I'm putting money on Cody.
He gonna fight Josito Lopez. They gonna throw Bud in that motherfucker. They gonna get Sean Porter out of retirement. This is the rematch. Kenny Porter go come up. We've been training for this.
Take the gun, Charlo.
Bro, this my theory, bro. This been my theory, bro, with this shit, because there's been a lot of talks about the competition between the two and this. Bro, Spence ain't fought nobody that can punch. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro.
What you mean? You talking about the great Ugas? What about him? The man that beat Young Massa.
I'm a stand on this, bro. Like, I feel like Avenesian, Benavidez, and motherfucking your boy Mean Machine, them boys cracking harder than all his opponents, bro.
But you
name me a fighter that
Young
fought that can hit.
You forget about
nigga told me Porter in the Discord. Dog talking about Sean Porter. Sean Porter ain't never been no fucking puncher.
If Sean Porter was a puncher, he'd probably be champion right now. We talking about him.
That's what I'm saying. He never been a puncher. They said Kell Brook. I'm like, all right, but he really ain't no hard cracking puncher. Like,
you mean the same Kell Brook that was fighting JoJo Dad?
Yeah. So I'm like, who is he fought? His chin, bro. You getting rocked by Oogies, bro. Your chin not like, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's either gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be bad if he get knocked out. He gonna get slept, bro. Cause Bud, but like they can talk all the shit they want about the skill level of Bud competition. Them boys cracking. The boys can punch.
Listen, if we look at CJ said it, I think we all made the same statement. There's nothing else that anybody could really say now because we really on like.
Hey, he got hurt by Ugas because that motherfucker didn't respect that nigga. He was squaring up. And he got caught with some shit. I don't think he respected Ugas. He got hurt by Danny, but also Kell Brook, he could punch a little bit, and then Mikey Garcia could punch, but he fought Mikey like Mikey can punch. If y'all notice,
that's why, he didn't fight him like
he fought that nigga like he could punch.
But he wasn't supposed to be at that weight anyway. He looked fat as hell. Like
when he hit Jesse Vargas though, he hit Jesse Vargas and Vargas win that fight.
You heard that
thump? Oh yeah.
Vargas like he got ran the fuck over. I don't blame that nigga Errol for fighting Mikey like that because he cracked Vargas one good time. That whole fight changed.
Yeah, the whole fight did change. No lie.
Yeah, I don't blame that nigga fight Mikey like that.
I just don't think Mikey is not no welterweight.
But that nigga power, that shit power scream junior welterweight.
So what power he had when he fought Sandor Martin?
Super welterweight. I mean, his power scream super welterweight, but his power Sandor Martin ain't no sitting duck.
He gonna y'all gotta realize something. Y'all gotta realize something. Errol was going after Mikey, so Mikey realized I'm gonna hit you with a get off me punch, and it's gonna connect because you're literally with your head on my chest, and I'm shorter than you. So Mikey knew I'm gonna hit you hard. It's all on who you are and your energy if you're gonna stand up to it. So that's why when Errol said, "Hold on now," I feel like I got hit by a middleweight. Let me chill on him. Let me chill.
Bro, well, Mikey, I feel like
was hitting him with get off me punches at a certain time period, and you gotta. I know people don't watch Fight with Sound, but that time I was at a sports bar. They asked Mikey in rounds 8 and 9, "Do you just want to quit? Like he's beating you 8-0." Mikey said, "Nah, I'm gonna keep going." So they had Mikey feeling like you about to get stopped. So Mikey started throwing the get off me punches. So when you telling somebody, "Yo, I'm about to throw in the flag for your brother," saying that, you gonna change something. You gonna throw a home run or two to get him off you.
No, he's absolutely right.
And
I feel like
that's just what it is. But Errol Spence,
I feel like
Errol Spence Jr., like the best puncher he fought at 47 in the last 5 years. No, well, I got to go back 7 years because Kell. So it would be Kell, Mikey, Danny, then Sean. That would be the order.
But this my thing with that. Like, boom, like with Mikey is like you didn't fight your normal fight because he got power. Mikey do got power, but you fought a safer fight than that until you use your reach and everything. Like you ain't go like stand in the paint with him like that. With
Yes, he
fucking
did stand in the paint. He did stand in the paint. It's just that after
bro, this nigga
rounds
he
eight,
boxed, bro.
eight and back, Mikey fought him back. That's just the thing. After round 7, right? When Mikey, brother asked him, "Do you want to throw in the towel?" Mikey started throwing, but Errol still won this fight, 120. Well, he still won the fight 12-0, but Mikey was really throwing back after round 7. He was really throwing back. But like Errol said, I tried to stop him. I got tired. No, you got
That was
tired
when
and you
remember
learned
that
something.
was when Derek was like looked over and was like, "Yo, why don't y'all just stop the fight?" Because it
No. Mikey's brother asked Mikey in 2 rounds concurrent, "Do you want to stop the fight?"
and he was like,
Because
"No, I
Mikey was
remember."
losing 8-0.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Mikey was losing. He was losing 7-0, and then Robert Garcia asked him, "Do you want to stop the fight?" And he said, "Nah, I'm fine. I'm not getting rocked. Let me fight." And then he started landing get off me punches on Errol from round 8 and back. He started landing get off me punches, but it didn't matter because Errol was up.
He did say he wasn't getting hurt. He said, "I'm not getting hurt."
He wasn't getting
All
hurt.
those fighters were shorter than him and had
He have enough
no
length.
reach like
He
that.
didn't have enough length to get to point A to point B, but he definitely Errol Spence fought him like
Exactly.
You know why Earl fought him that way?
He did not fight this man
You know
toe to
why?
toe like
You know why Earl fought that way? Because he seen what Mikey did to Robert Easter. That's what it was.
Oh, that
That's
power
what I'm
jab
trying
he
to
hit
tell
Robert
you, bro.
Easter
Like,
Jr.
dog,
hit.
this nigga didn't fight the
That
same
changed
fight.
that whole shit.
That nigga threw that power jab. That nigga said
He
that
did.
nigga hit hard.
Yeah, Danny. That's like Danny.
That nigga-
Danny hit hard, but no output. Barely even got a jab, and his reach. These fighters are shorter than him. You feel me? I just feel like the harder punches who has the harder punches on the resume is Bud. Period. Kel
Especially
Bud,
in the
come on.
last 7 fights. Especially in the last 7
Not
fights.
Emmanuel Lartley.
Lartley cracked him. That was the last time he fought somebody that had a
That's the
little
last time
bit.
he.
Wait,
That's
hold on.
that's the last time he fought a southpaw.
CJ,
Exactly. This is what I'm trying to tell
hold on.
people.
CJ, hold on.
And
No.
Bud,
What's his name
like
was
that.
what's his name is the last Southpaw he fought?
Algeria.
No, what's the dude that boots they called it
Van
off?
Heerden.
Van Heerden. Van Heerden is the last Southpaw.
Did he spit his mouthpiece out in that fight too?
Van Heerden
is the last
did.
Southpaw he fought.
Oh yeah,
Van
Van
Heerden,
Heerden.
yeah.
Okay, nigga old as fuck right there.
He definitely do.
That's
But
that
here's
kind of being
here's
ass
the thing: if you ask people about this thing, this whole fight, they'll tell you that Bud, in the words of Mushmouth said that Bud. He said this is different right here. You gotta fight it, Earl. You saw the Lolly fight, he got hurt. He been battle tested. He grown. He been groomed to be this fighter. Then you got a fight that's been built up. You got these guys that Bud fighting.
Hold on. But one thing people will do, they project what they doing on somebody else.
Exactly.
That's exactly what they doing.
Because what part of building Errol Spence up? He fought the old ass Lamont Peterson. Remember?
You ain't hold on. You ain't even got to bring that up. Bud
They
came
brought
from
him up from
hold
on.
on. You ain't got to bring that up. The Bud got it out the mud. Wasn't no building manufacturing. Bud had to earn and gripe for all his shit to even get on TV.
Bud said it in his last interview. Because he's doing promo for the fight. Unlike this guy, this nigga he had a shitty deal because he didn't want to go along with the status quo of boxing.
Yeah,
he had to go like
fires trainer and all that shit.
He had to go. He literally had to go out there and find fights, fight anybody. He was fighting a dude that was a weight class above him. He said, "Was they doing that for Earl? Was Earl doing that? Well, how's he not battling?"
No.
Bro, he said dudes, he had replacements coming there and like see who he was and was like, "Oh, I ain't fighting him.
That's Terence Crawford."
He said, that's Terence Crawford. I ain't fighting him. Like for real, like, bro. I just think like you can't. That's what happened when PBC. Them fighters be getting their ass beat when they get real competition because they baby step. They taking baby steps and shit.
No, because they don't know how to match make, bro. Matchmaking is is an art. But the thing about it too is that this fight was never in the plans. His pride got in the way when people around the way started talking about him and shit, and he couldn't go to the barbershop no more.
When he had to start going to Supercuts.
And not even just that, his girl, he probably made his girl mad. She probably said some shit. Baby mama saying shit on Instagram, tagging Bud. You know what I'm saying? That shit get to your pride.
Bud in her profile.
And his girl probably said some shit while he was cheating. Oh, yeah. That's why Crawford gonna knock your bitch ass out. That's all it takes. Because a black woman gonna throw that shit in your face, nigga. She know the real. You for real.
I did what I said I was gonna do. Look. I got all the belts and I'm finna fight.
This was never in the plan. This was never in the plan, bro.
CJ, she was like,
it couldn't have been, bro. Al putting this man and this bitch on a 15-month layoff.
He said that he had to be on this layoff just to take this fight. That's to tell you.
That's why he capped, bro.
Then he said,
"No, I actually believe that. I believe that. Then
he said, then he hired new management and all that shit, bro.
So you think that
so they could watch what Al doing with that money? That's why.
Yeah, I believe Errol Spence really just revived his career by sitting out to get this fight because Al Heyman was just gonna give him Keith or Ugas rematch.
It was gonna be.
Hold on, and the thing about the Keith, he talking about he still ain't fucking ready to fight. So he still would have been waiting. He still would be waiting, dog.
Y'all got to think about something. Keith's not ready to fight. Hold on, Keith's not ready to fight. Keith not ready to fight. Been out the ring longer than Errol. They was trying to get Errol to fight Keith the second he beat Ugas. Because Keith Thurman, the second he beat Barrios, I have it in my older contracts. It's my turn to fight for the WBC belt if I ever drop it. That's the first thing that man said when he beat Ugas. So they was trying to make Errol give Keith a fight.
But he still ain't ready. Regardless, he wouldn't. Hold on,
be at 54 though.
Hold on. So but they still not ready. He wasn't even ready to fight by July 29th. So that means Errol Spence still. I'm just saying, Errol Spence still would have been waiting, bro.
I know. So when Errol says he set out this long to get the Crawford fight, I truly believe that because they was going to bully him and overpay him for a Keith fight that they could have fought before the pandemic.
But whose fault is that,
before the pandemic?
Well, when you give Al Heyman all the power and the glory,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Whose fault is that? That nigga don't get no brownie points. That's why you shouldn't have been marinating this shit. You should have told Al from the jump, I want to fight Bud. When Bud came up from fucking 40, that's when they should have fucking fought.
But do you think he wanted to fight Bud?
He don't have no fucking choice.
It wouldn't have been. No, you couldn't have got the fight then. You couldn't have got the fight then. What they should have did is what they do in other weight classes. We have 3 champions on our stable at one weight class. Sean, what they should have did is Sean, instead of you fighting Ugas in March, you're fighting Keith. Because Keith, who did Keith fight in January? A stay busy fight with Josecito. So it should have been Sean versus Keith 2 in March.
Which nobody would have complained about.
Nobody would have complained if Sean versus Keith 2. It's 2 belts, a rematch, and Sean Porter was literally running down on this man, yelling in his face, give me my rematch. So nobody would have been mad if Sean and Keith 2 for 2 titles. Nobody would have been mad. Errol should have fought his Mikey Garcia fight for his quote unquote coming out party / I'm fighting a fighter that's in the pound for pound list. So Errol should have fought Mikey. Keith and Sean should have had a Keith and Sean 2. And September 2019 should have been for 3 belts instead of 2 belts. But no, Al Heyman want to give everybody a stay busy fight, and now look what happened. Sean Porter retired because what? He ain't old. Sean Porter ain't old. Sean Porter ain't no has-been. He retired because he's not trying to politic all the way back from no belts to now I got to wait on this man, wait on that man. He fought Bud because Bud was the only straight line to a title fight. Yeah, they may be personal friends, but at the end of the day, this ain't the first time personal friends fought in boxing. Roy Jones fought a few of his personal friends.
Yep. I mean, it is what it is, bro. But let's move on, man. What y'all think about Canelo Benavidez, Canelo Bivol? Who should he fight?
Go ahead.
I'd rather see the Benavidez fight. I don't think Canelo gonna get that rematch. I don't really think Bivol want that rematch, bro. I feel like Bivol need to do what he need to do to fight better, Beef, and get that shit over with. Canelo, you need to go ahead, fight Benavidez, get that shit over with. I don't want to see no Bivol rematch. I ain't gonna say I don't want to see no Bivol rematch, but I'd rather see the Bivol rematch after he fight David Benavidez. That's just my take on that.
Kobe, what you think?
Go ahead, Kobe. I'll go last.
Man, listen, let me tell you something right now.
There you go. Queens tell Long Island what to do. Good.
Outside of trying to divide us. I see what you're trying to do.
You ain't say nothing with 50. You ain't say shit when 50 Cent and 50 Cent and Jay-Z divided y'all niggas.
I
Man,
also,
that
Kobe.
nigga
I
50
also was
divided the
I
whole
also
New
was
York.
G Unit. So guess what? I was riding with whatever 50 wanted to do. But let me make my prediction. Let me tell you this right now. The two men pictured in this photo, both these niggas is frauds. Okay, you know why? Because neither person wants to fight the person that they're supposed to be fighting. This is all a ploy for each fighter to get paid the money that they actually for the fighters socking the dude in the pink shorts to get paid a certain amount of money. That's what it is. Bivol has no interest in fighting the baddest man in the 175-pound division, which is Arthur Benavidez. He has zero interest in fighting him. Dimitri Bivol did not get a fair compensation for whooping Cinnamon's ass last spring. And what he wants is to be fairly compensated. He does not want to go into a fight towards the fourth quarter of this year or the first quarter of next year walking into an ass whooping with the Terminator. Okay?
Yep. Okay.
So there's no reason for me to even think that Bivol is trying to move on to make an undisputed clash when his management just came out 3 weeks ago and said that fight is not even big enough financially. It don't make no sense financially to make that fight. That is
So
wrong.
Bivol's a bitch.
Yes.
Okay, cool. My
Damn.
turn.
Okay.
So, okay, cool. My turn. So my thing is Canelo Alvarez trying to get a Bivol rematch is not really that interesting to me because when you lose 12-0, I don't want to see you come back and fight this man unless you really start sparking people out. You have not done that. You beat the person he last beat. I'm not even saying that man's name because they shouldn't have been in the ring together, let alone the same part of the world. So Canelo Alvarez right now needs to defend the 168 undisputed against David Benavidez, cherry pick Jermell Charlo. We don't know who he is right now. So those are two people I want to see Canelo fight
Or Demetrius Andrade.
no. So David Benavidez or Jermell Charlo.
Demetrius
Sean
Andrade
Porter,
actually fought this year.
Sean Porter said Demetrius Andrade is going through something personally. So I don't want to see Canelo overpay somebody to stop his crisis in his life to come in there and get sparked out. And now you want payday highlight reels for the rest of the year. No, I'm cool. Let's get a Jermell Charlo versus Canelo or Canelo versus Benavidez. I want the Benavidez fight because Benavidez on a hot streak, so is Canelo, quote unquote. And so for Bivol, I feel Bivol need to stop letting people even talk to him about Canelo because he said he wants Canelo at 68 because he beat him 12-0 at 75. And I feel the same way. Why am I rematching you for my personal belt? I 12 zipped you 2 years. I 12 zipped you a year ago.
But do you see how this doesn't make this just shows that both fighters are not trying to fight who they're trying to fight? Why the fuck are you at 175 trying to go down to 168? This is an excuse for you not to fight the person at 175 that you're supposed to be fighting.
Okay, cool. And another thing is, you're right. So another thing is, would you not want to fight Arthur Benavidez? And they're saying, oh, this is not a big enough money play. Bro, you just fought Zordo Ramirez. What money play is that? Cool. So you're going to tell me it's okay to fight Zordo, but it's not okay to fight Arthur Benavidez to go to the Hall of Fame because you're not going to the Hall of Fame with a title defense on Canelo Alvarez. You're not going to the Hall of Fame on that. You're not. What you're going to the Hall of Fame is if you fight Arthur. Give Arthur 2 fights or just one-off fight Arthur. But you're not gonna go. Nothing's gonna happen if you smoke Canelo one more time at 68. The only thing that's gonna happen is you're just gonna look in better shape because now you're at 68 ballooning up instead of 75 and you ballooning up. Nobody cares, bro. But I just want to let it be known. I think Benavidez is fighting Callum Smith. Benavidez
Yes,
about to make Callum Smith crumble just like a Jenga set. That's what he about to do to him. His
No,
ribs are going to say
it,
ribs are going to say rival on them because that's
his
the gloves he wear.
look.
His ribs
Listen,
are going to have rival imprinted in cursive, even though it's not cursive on the
he gonna
glove.
treat
That's
his
how
face.
bad he about to
He
do
gonna
him.
treat his face like that LL Cool J song, that pink cookies in a plastic bag getting crushed by buildings. That's what he gonna treat his face
Oh
like.
Lord.
Yes,
Let me
Queen.
read some more comments before I get off. The rematch is not required, so it wouldn't void the contract. If the loser doesn't want it, then that's that. But I do think that the loser takes the rematch because the money is going to be too good. Unless it's an injury. I got 30 days to activate it for Crawford Spence. I got the 2 shotguns and the sniper. Just chill. Yeah, you tripping. He said I got TO by Vicious KO. He said, Allen got TO. He said none of these dudes prove they could throw with pop at 47. Well, yeah. I mean, Kavalaskis can pop, though. He popped Crawford ass. I will give him that. But I got to get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on. This be on the podcast like an hour or two. Peace.
All right.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody.
Peace.